喂，大家好啊！歡迎又嚟到甩 Life 啊！我係阿甩。咁上集就講到啦，我同阿好基友就去咗圖書館嘅禁書區裏面拎一本書，然後俾咗費格教授去睇一睇。咁睇完之後先發現呢，裡面有幾頁紙係俾人搣爛咗嘅，真係冇咗啦。咁呢一刻教授就要去英國，因為之前嗰個魔法部個 George 啊，俾條龍食咗嗰個。咁啊校長就要阿費格教授同佢一齊去英國，就講翻成件事出嚟啦。咁佢又帶埋本書嘅，然後我就要幫佢手，就揾啲線索，就拎翻嗰幾頁紙。咁我哋去揾之前就睇下啲任務先啦。冇記錯上集尾呢，就有幾個任務可以做嘅。咁第一個主線啦，就係要去呢一度有一個小村莊夏霍格米村，係啦，就去揾阿 Nettie。咁然後第二個主線就係上個藥草堂，哇！好耐都冇上過藥草堂啊，真係由電影裏面咧開始頭一兩集有上過之後就開始冇上咯。咁之後就支線啦，咁呢個鎖匙呢一個就 keep 住會有喺度噶啦，係。咁呢個赫卡特的教授的作業呢，就要做一啲指定嘅行為啊，可以話係行為，可以話係作業啦，係咯，即係譬如呢一個你要去學到去武器走嘅，咁就你要使用閃躲翻滾成功避開敵人嘅攻擊10次，同埋係對敵人施放烤燒，即係 incendio 啦，係咁先可以學到去武器走嘅。咁之後就出去出面，如果有怪打嘅，咁打下啲怪，咁就完成呢個作業啦。咁第二個支線就係呢一個交錯的魔像第3局。咁佢呢個 description 上面寫話係最後一局嘅決鬥，咁就分出邊個係冠軍咯。好啦，咁呢一刻會去做嘅，同埋下面呢一個咒語組合，咁即係都係打個機械人啦，係啦，稻草人啦，呢度係。咁我哋出發去做咗呢個交錯的魔像先。見到呢個畫面就已經知道我嚟咗，又要揾阿盧肯啦。係啊，你講得啱，未來嘅冠軍嚟到啦。打之前不如訓練下先啦，係咯。
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
希望撳得到咯。
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combination. If you need to stop practicing before you.
OK 㗎啦，咋啦，俾個訓練我。出咗前 Incendio Levioso OK
Accio Incendio Levioso
That's it
到第2 set 啦。Levioso 3個，跟住 Accio 跟住 Incendio 係啦。
Excellent 4
哇！越嚟越多喎，出咗前睇一下 Incendio 3下 Levioso 3啊！佢 cooldown 慢咗，嚟多次，我慢慢撳啊，中間嗰3下 cooldown 有啲慢。OK， 好，因為走翻啲 cooldown 時間咧，咁如果你太快撳晒前面嗰啲 command 咧，咁佢好快跌落地下嘅，都係假人嘅啫。如果真人就大鑊啦，真係。
Believe me, I know. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
完成咗6個支線任務，睇一睇嘅挑戰先啦。任務 支線任務，拎咗呢個幸運妖精手套嘅外觀。咁即刻就嚟，我啱啱好升埋 level 添。
Big match today.
Big match
It all
today.
comes down to this: the moment that we find out if you're training and ready for a shot at glory.
就諗啦，一啲都冇錯，
I
準
certainly
備好
am.
追求榮耀。
Are you dealing with a partner?
要啦，阿 Net 同阿好基友打啦。
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
格萊芬多，歐法夫格萊芬多，哇！4個人，冠軍賽回合。OK， 紅色波就要用。
Incendio.
哇！邊個打好貴？
Accio. Levioso. Stupefy.
Act like a winner.
Incendio. Stupefy.
呢係邊個？係咁打。
Protego. Accio. Levioso. Stupefy.
揾啲嘢掟下你先。哇！連打我2下，邊位啊？係咪你啊？
Incendio.
燒着咗佢喎，係。
Stupefy.
起先，係啦，搞掂咗。 再
Incendio.
試下燒你先，不講道德咁啊！呢啲燒親你，死啦！
The one.
其他學生都唔係太難打啫，可能有個好基友幫下手。
It's a victory! You've won the tournament.
That was nothing. I'm just getting started.
要啊，
The
呢
best duelist in the school weren't
呢個時候要威一威先啦，
Then
係。
perhaps you should consider transferring to Durmstrang.
得
Now,
冇
to the
難，
victor goes
即係決鬥學校嗰啲嚟嘅。
And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
有啲咩獎勵咧 ？Thank you。
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my
要
schoolwork.
啦，我都要去做
Wonder
作
how
業
my
啊！
herbology plants are doing. I haven't
有
tended
草
them in
學，
ages.
我都要去喎，一齊去啦。有個交錯的魔像嘅衫可以着喎。打完之後最緊要係聽下佢哋有啲嘅敗者嘅心得。
I was just getting
哇！死雞
started.
拆飯蓋，你咧？
The best duelist won, I suppose.
呢個幾好。你咧？
You can't be beat, can you?
都算係啦。咁然後你咧？
Could you remind me how the
Oh.
Dedalian key?
咁呢個
When
唔
you
使聽啦，呢
spot
個。
Oi, I
呢
hope you
個
follow
我會
some.
幫你，真係唔係幫你揾晒，我會自己揾晒佢，唔使靠你啦。咁呢一刻啊，呢一刻冇支線嘅話，藥草應該係呢一度。咁我去上個藥草學先，好快嘅啫，直接飛過去，跟住就到噶啦。係咪可以令啊？白鮮葉 ，OK， 鎖咗。咁就到藥草學呢一個場地啦。我哋上堂先。係咪 Professor 呢個？拎啲種子啊！
Morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it
加
is to see
利
you
克
again,
教
Lenora
授，
dear. Oh,
好似幾靚女喎呢個，
please, for today's
紅色
class.
頭髮，小妖精嘅
A
裝
little
束
treat for your auntie.
，OK 喎呢個教授，
Ah,
幾後生。
Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look
唔使
forward to
啦，我
growing
上過
together.
其他堂上過其他堂，全部都見識過㗎啦呢
How
啲。
thrilling it is to have everyone
同埋
back
我哋都
together again.
幫佢哋做唔少嘅
This
支線
year
任
will
務
be
啦，
filled
係
with
咪？
enchantment and
唔使認識
excitement,
啦。
but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the
哇！就
bouncing
咁餵佢食
bulb.
嘢啊，OK 喎。
Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous newest tuber known as the Mandrake root.
魔蘋果樹根
Accio.
係咪嗰隻好嘈嗰隻 AI 啊？
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First,
係啦，
let's
係
protect
要塞
our
住耳
ears.
仔啊要，我都塞住先，好鬼嘈啊應該會。
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a
係啦，
firm
要捉住
tug.
佢，要拔出魔蘋果嚟啦！哇，我打！喂，佢哋嗰啲咁瘦，我隻咁肥大嘅好似。
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new form and cut down the soil.
懟上去！哇，嘈到爛玻璃啊！黐線嘅真係。
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo!
哇，幾方便嘅真係。
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now for our
哇，
next
今日上完
task,
嚟
we'll
呢
be
堂
planting
錢喎呢
Disney at
堂，
our
雖然個
plotting
教授幾好
tables.
睇。
You can all get started. I need to have a brief word.
The best time to plant
食
a
屎
seed is
啦
last
你！我
season.
記得你啊，羅
The second
夫。
best time is now.
見你一次就嬲一次啊，真係。
Not grass. I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom.
哦，費嘅教授去咗英國啊嘛，所以咪唔喺度咯。唔係奇怪啊，問下校長就
Yes,
知啦。
Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult
唔
to
係啊，
get a
全班
grasp
學生都會
of.
控制到啊。
Actually, I
享受啊。
enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some
要
seeds.
種啲
I
白
already
仙，
have some, Professor.
係咯，有
Pick
幾
them up in
個
Hogsmeade.
有幾個種子，同埋喺出面啱啱掹咗幾個白仙啊，唔好意思。
Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you
我
to
真係幾
have
好
your
樣
own
喎
potting
呢個
table
教
here
授
in the。classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to
點
harvest
解可以
them
咁後
later.
生嘅？好似我個
Even
角色仲老過
soil,
佢。
sunlight, and a bit of
如果係呢
magic.
啲樣做
It will
啲
take
做其
time
他
to
學生咧，我覺得仲 OK 啊。
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
教授有冇得補糖啊？唔該。
Dittany's restorative
太
properties
太
make it
短喎
a
呢堂。
vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
白仙生長時間10分鐘，植物大小係小型植物，種產量係5。
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion.
可以
I
做
let
回神
Professor
魔藥
Sharp tell you
喎，
about
白仙係
that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
哇，會斷手指啊？有冇得復修啊？
Hello.
同學係咪出發啦？
Saw
要
you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you.
得啦，唔好講
I'm
太多
Leander.
廢話啦。
I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbage. Nice work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
行過去
Excuse
啦，冇企喺度
Your
講
duel
嘢
with
先㗎。
Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him.
佢仲慢慢行緊啊！我喺後
Here we
面
are.
，OK。
Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
有拎嘢拎埋啲嘢先啦，唔好心急住。
Go on. Now, see that
哦，呢
dummy?
啲就係嗰啲
Just
咬人
toss the
金
cabbages
蘭，
at it. And they'll do the rest.
用咬人金蘭攻擊假人啊！ 撳住 L1，跟住然後點擊 R。呢個，跟住再按下 L1，使用指定工具。哇！精靈球咁，哇！好勁咁喎，好似可以用嚟打人喎。
Mum planted some in her garden last year to
哇！
keep the
打
gnomes
碎
out.
咗個假人啊，
Did
陰公。
save her the denoming, but they left
會
her
過嚟
honking
咬我
daffodils
啊！
in tatters.
踩，哇！好似
Vicious
想
little
咬
bastards,
啊！
aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
一早已經諗咗啦，用嚟
Trust
打
me,
用嚟
Noah.
打其他人。
I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course.
係啊
You're,
我恨
not
不得
someone to be
放個
trifled
咬
with.
人金男去嗰個羅夫
Dogweed
同
and
學
Death
身上
Cap
啊！
has
真
more
係
of them, if you're keen.
等
Other
佢唔好
plants
咁
too.
懦弱先得
Ones your
㗎。
parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
翻去上堂啦，好啊！
Take your time.
我翻去揾教授，
See you
拜
back in
拜。教授，我翻嚟啦，好快搞掂啫。係咪值得加佢啊，教授？
In case you run out, Phil, and with that helpful reminder as
要
to why
時
we
間
should
生長，
always wear our dragon hides.
之後先收割啦，10分
I
鐘
shall end
啦。
our lesson here. Terribly sorry.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered.
係啊，有一套
Oh,
啊
I'm。eager to see your skill in the soil
係
continue
咪
to blossom.
係咪想我成為你入室弟子啊？
Magical plants
即刻
have
阿
so
諛奉
much
承
to
先，係
offer.
啊係啊，植物好有用啊
I'm
真
eager to
係。
learn more.
可唔可以教多
I'm
啲？
glad.
可唔可以教多
Herbology is
教
a
多啲
bounteous
植物嘅
subject.
知識俾我？
Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do
一
come by
定
for a
會
chat
啦，
sometime. I
唔
so
使
enjoy
問，
checking
真係
in
唔
with
使
my
提
new
嘅，教
students.
授係咪先？你喺度嘅，我都會喺度。
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as
收
well as
割埋
friendships.
啲嘢先，呢
Kindness
啲得唔
and
得？唔
concern
得。
are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the great hall.
喂，啲同學走晒啦，教授。互相了解下先啦，教授，可唔可以啊？唔得㗎，算。咁呢一刻係咪已經完成咗啦？呢、個跟住去上魔藥堂喎，上埋啦。魔藥學嘅地方。呢個學中意大廳呢度。
Allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
喂，教授，你啲腳冇乜嘢啊嘛？做乜夾下夾下嘅？
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and
最高
intellect.
同埋最危險，即係難度最
You
高
will
同埋最
begin
危
this
險嘅
term
學
by
科。
brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr.
教授，你隻腳想我飲一
Takar, can
飲
you
先？
tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be
哇！
used to
佢專登
sterilize
問
and
啲雷
even
文克勞
heal
嗰啲咧，
a
嗰啲
variety
讀
of
書
injuries.
仔，
It can
呢個
heal
就係阿麥特
some
嚟㗎。
injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw.
哇！得一
Before
條問
today's
題就
class
可以
is
加分嚟啊！
completed, each of you will
教
have
授，你
brewed a
問我，我識答
Wigan
嘅
Weld
喎。
potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
係咪可以開始教藥啦？其實呢個教授幾好做，你自己
Use
開本
a
書，自己
strong,
跟住啲 step 去
even
做啦。
motion when
我側
crushing
邊
your
睇嘅啫。
ingredients.
要壓碎原料，
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze
一執嘅白
could be
絲。
disastrous.
跟住加入呢個蘑菇精汁，再加咗5滴啊前後，跟住就要搞下佢啦，搞到呢個大釜成功，係咪完咗啦？哇！同學試諗你件衫跌咗落去，搞掂咗啦，教授。
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done.
我第一個搞掂喎，加
And
分
from
啊
what I
唔
hear
該
of。your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
有啊，係啊，拎咗啦個配方。
For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients.
好啊。
Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
咁樣睇小我啊，教授。
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injury.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
哇！呢個同學做咩唔整嘢啊？你搞咩啊你？
Fine job brewing your first Wiggenweld potion. But there are many potions yet to learn. This is going to be a busy year.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
你點解知㗎？
Yes.
你偷聽。
Why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so
係咪
myself.
係副校長個 friend 啊？
Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps
Oh,
too
le-
close
quella
an
lei
eye
ha
on me
di-
for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion.
哇！
I'm
唔使咁
working on
樣
something
喺
that's
度
certain to be spectacular.
討好我
I'm
喎。
just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I
你唔
suspect
係
that's where
想
I come
我
in.
入去幫你
You're
偷
as
啊？
clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
傻啦！
I don't know, Gareth.
同
I
你
don't
三
want
唔
to
識
get on
七，
Sharp's
無啦啦
bad
上我幫你
side.
偷嘢，
You won't.
傻㗎！
Fooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
你認為教授知唔知啊？我
I've
就唔
enough
得
to
啦。
worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get.
呢啲材料自己揾自己整
I
先好㗎嘛，
understand.
真
I'll
係
sort
一
something
係
else out.
你一係你奶幫手奶下教授，跟住教授咪俾你入去領咯。
Your potion should not be
火
that
灰蛇蛋呢啲，黑暗雜種犬皮毛啊，咩嚟㗎？1875年12月31號，係咪呢啲啊？哇！拎埋個寶箱唔係太過分係嘛？有呢個喎。彩明了羽毛，唔好拎住。陣間教授見到冇咗嘅，以為我拎貴咗。
Precision is key when brewing potions.
哦，即刻自己搞啦要。
Should you chop the Dittany or
拎
crush
住
it?
1蚊先。
The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
要整個硬得固魔藥，30秒。
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's
就咁
happening?
掉晒落去，自己喺度搞，
Wait,
唔太
it's
簡
not
單。
supposed to- Ah!
咩事啊，衛斯理？哇！佢哋煲藥啫，你煲啲咩出嚟啊？煲煙花啊！你喺度。
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor.
哎呀，又扣分咯，格雷芬多，陰公豬。趁呢個時候裝備下啲嘢先，有新裝備，加得1啫，照裝啊。 咁就應該得啦。呢個收集，再煲下嘢先。哇，冇材料啊！咁就揾下教授啦要。
I brewed an Edorus potion as you asked, Professor.
Glad you managed to stay on task. Not every class is so eventful. I saw Mr. Weasley speaking with you earlier. He can be quite persuasive. Glad you managed to
都話
resist.
教授睇得到㗎啦，仲要係咁光明正大咁樣，喺入去之前咁樣撩我，想我偷嘢，想陷害我，過嚟分多咁陰濕嘅咩？
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Thank you, 教授。你想點啊？
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
爭少少升 level。咁呢一刻應該除咗係阿核卡特教授嗰啲作業之外，咁應該其他搞掂晒㗎嘞喎。係啦。咁我哋嚟緊就要去揾阿 Nettie 啦。咁去揾 Nettie 途中有個機會係會唔會係遇到啲怪物可以打下呢？如果得嘅話，係完成埋個作業佢先可以。好，我哋呢一刻出發啦就。Nettie 我嚟啦。咦，嚟到呢度有啲熟口面喎，係咪海格間屋啊？唔知呢一刻有咩人住呢？100年前喎，打爛啲南瓜先，冇人見到。哦，都有啲工具喺度。
Revelio.
哇，咩嚟㗎？風箏？冇其他嘢㗎啦，真係冇。
I should investigate.
Hi, Nettie.
It is good to see you, my friend.
我都好高興
Hello,
見到
Natty.
你。
How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the
冇
moment.
事啊，
We did not
之後
speak
都冇
about
見
it
到佢
at
哋
the
啦。
time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow.
我都唔想你知道之後又陷入呢個危機，所以都係
A
唔
bit
講
odd.
都係。
The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger.
唔
For
緊要
now,
啦，有
it
主
is
角
safe to
光
say
環
that
啊嘛。
Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us.
唔驚
To
嘅，
all
我
of
驚你
us.
哋有危險咋。
Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my
你
own.
想做咩？
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
都啱嘅。
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well,
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations.
每日嘅任務
Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire
喺邊度可以
enterprise.
take him
that may
down？
be true.
take
But
him
shouldn't
down。
Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but
一定㗎
perhaps
啦，啲警
understandably
官
would
係
not
唔會
discuss
想啲學
details
生
with the
干
students.
涉下呢啲
I
事情
overheard
度。
some of
如果
Rookwood's
你干
lots
涉得
talking
嘅，咁
about
啲
a
警官仲有嘢
massive
做
poaching
嘅。
operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
哇！
Thank you, Natty.
好曖昧啊，講呢啲
Be on
嘢。
your guard.
I beg your pardon.
咩料啊？
Dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
自動望咗去嗰邊。去睇下咩料先，咁燥底嘅，協助陌生人喎。
They must have come this way.
你兩個做乜嘢？
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research.
哦，兩個後生仔恰阿婆。
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's
火灰蛇偵
nip
察
back
兵。
your time. Oi, speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student, you can't be serious.
你又咪有種過嚟捉我咯？
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
你有種咪過嚟咯？有冇種啊？ 食火你！垃圾！哇，咩料啊？又嚟
I'll watch the
Call
light go out
Obama.
of your eyes.
哇！上面有好慘啊！上面有一個要跑過嚟。哎呀，傻咗添！
Find me himself.
避一避開先，有個任務要避啊嘛，係要。即管打！我要避幾多下仲要？咪打我啊！叫你唔係打佢啊！識唔識打我啊？你打阿婆做咩啊？你目標係我啊嘛？OK，good 啊！仲有咧？可唔可以唔小心打中阿婆嘅會？睇住啦！哎呀，打唔中阿婆你，夠未啊？打中咗我，頂！睇下作業先，爭一下。喂，打我啊！哇，又唔得我第二個打我，你過嚟，打得我多喺度，你咧？
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
阿婆，小心啲啊！真係冇性㗎啲人。
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to
唔
dispatch
講得啦都話，
to get to you?
咁多人咁八卦嘅。
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
咁又唔係太驚喎。邊個係
You
普尼
mentioned
啊？
someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the
Oh,
one who
poor.
piqued
Quella
my
lei
interest
poor,
in
okay.
Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer,
頂尖嘅
has her
魔藥
own shop
師，
in Nocturne Alley.
開埋
She's a
鋪添，
travelling
夜行
vendor.
堂。
Here's what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and
聽口
archaeologist
差遣喎，係
specializing
咪
in
收靚
Merlin's
女啊？
work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of
梅
Merlin.
林的試
I
煉。
believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly
但係我
fond
係
of
斯諾哲林
puzzles
嘅
and
喎，我係
enigmas.
佢會唔會唔中意啊？
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little
ho.
secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. but I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an
香感
important
葵係
component
啟
in
動呢個
getting the
試煉嘅
trials
重
to
要材料。
work.
Mallowsweet.
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his
梅林嘅
writings.
文字記錄裏
I
面
had
反覆
just
提及
arrived
過
to。test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
咁我幫你搞掂晒啲試煉得唔得啊？
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
正喎，成箱都係啊！
This trunk.
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
拎多啲咯，我拎得唔哇幾好人下喎，阿主角成扎拎
As
啊
well！as a stone swell on the ground.
石頭漩渦
Each trial
呢
has
個
these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll
點
see
樣
what
點樣
happens.
place 上去啊？哦，就咁行喺呢度之後咁使用。哇，拎得5塊喎，你成扎。
What? Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted
幾多個？
territory.
Revelio.
I am curious about these pyres.
得3個啊。
Levioso. Accio.
唔係又係嗰啲老土嘢啊？唔係點着晒就完成呢個試煉啊？
Merlin's beard.
The flames make the pyre sink.
落緊去。咦？好似講唔切。
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
因係咪要分長度？佢一點着佢就落去，着你。哦，要向上點。唉，頭先傻仔咗。得啦啩，啱先。3個着晒。
Yes, how beautiful.
哇，係幾靚喎！真係，中間有個梅林。
What a day. I can hardly believe
咁咪行去中間，哎呀，唔好走住啊！哎呀，整緊梅林附身啊嘛，可以。
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even
有
more
乜用啊？咁樣
questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet,
咁我
which
要
you
多
can
啲
find
喎。
in Hogsmeade should you need more.
如果要多啲嗰
I
啲
really
葵嘅話，
must
就
be
要去活米
such a
村拎。
pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
小心啲啊，阿婆。等我幫你搞掂晒啲試煉佢啦，你又放心做研究咯自己。哇，勁方便！見唔見到個箧？黐線！呢個咧，阿婆你帶漏咗呢個喎你。哇，有好多嘢，唉，冇得拎嚟呢啲。
Young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Black.
有啲警棍喎，你又。好大風啊！好啦，今集就玩到嚟呢度先。就解咗幾個支線，跟住然後就贏埋冠軍添，個交錯嘅魔像。之後仲要上埋魔藥堂啦，同埋藥草堂。咁藥草學咧就見到一個好靚女嘅教授嚇，遲下睇有冇機會同佢發展下先，真係。 咁之後就嚟到呢個夏霍洛米啊，哇！完全唔記得啲名，好難嘅。呢個村睇下先啊，係啦，夏霍洛米村就揾到阿 Nettie，咁佢就話之前見到我嘅英姿，同埋見到3根掃把嘅老闆娘嘅英姿，咁就佢真係 trigger 到佢嗰個勇氣喎，咁就好想就擊退嗰個邪惡組織，係啦，咁變咗係真係實實在我哋嘅同伴咯，變咗。咁然後呢一邊就啱啱就幫咗個阿婆，就搞掂咗佢第一個梅林嘅試煉。咁都係啦，都係應該全個地圖裏面有佢就話有幾十個呢啲漩渦嘅嘢喎。咁喺上面就審啲香錦葵，咁就會觸發咗個試煉，咁就應該呢個其中一個方式嚟嘅啫，就係點着晒3支嘢，咁就完成一個試煉啦。咁個試煉有咩用？我暫時未知，咁之後可能會知㗎啦，係啦。咁我哋下集就再見啦，見唔見到？即係有主線啦，同埋有支線嘅。咁我下集應該都一樣㗎啦，做埋啲支線，跟住先再翻去做主線。同埋我哋就有一個作業已經完成咗㗎啦，係啦，呢個就可以翻去揾阿黑卡特教授學嗰個去武器走。咁我相信學完之後，咁打人或者打啲怪咁就會方便好多㗎啦，係。咁我哋下集再見啦，拜拜。